Oh, defining digital transformation is a really good challenge. I think it's often relative to the industry that you're in and the maturity of your digital. For a very mature organization, it really is the whole organization. Or if you are a digital native, for instance, organization, it's the whole organization. Companies have a hard time, organizations have a hard time getting out of their own way and getting out of the silos that have been built over time. Let's take digital analytics as one example, and it could be several other examples. Companies tend to spend money on digital analytics within channel silos, web, mobile, name the other ones here. And that has a self-propelling propensity in that the budget stays in that silo, the people stay in that silo, and it can be very difficult for customers to do for firms to do what they know they need to be doing, which is looking across those channels the way that customers do. But it's sort of self-propelling in that way. Who do I think should lead digital transformation within the company? The highest possible executive. Forrester knows from our research that the single most important success factor for making any kind of customer-obsessed change, including but not limited to digital transformation, is having executive support from the very top, relentless. However, most of us need to do it within firms in situations where we may not have that, where it may not be a focus and a constant thing that's talked about by executives. But that's the single greatest success factor. In thinking about what we want to do with digital transformation, where we're trying to improve the customer experiences that matter most to our business outcomes, the things that matter the most are the metrics that we're trying to improve or achieve. Any company, any firm is using metrics to measure themselves. And a big thing that can be done is to simply use the same metrics that are already being used and find ways to measure digital transformation around those. Another thing that is really, really important for digital transformation, the second thing I'd cite, is to do what you can with what you already have. Stop thinking about, I need that tool, I need more people, all of which may be true, all of which probably is true, and at the same time, relentlessly fight to figure out what you can already be doing with what you have. You probably have a simple A/B testing capability within your analytics tool. It is amazing what executive attention you can get with very simple A/B testing. And when you start telling those stories about the thing that you changed that got a result, those stories will start to emanate across the organization and gain momentum. That's the point where people may start coming to ask you, could you do that for them? That's the point where you're beginning to build momentum, and over time, if done well, that budget and those resources will come to you.